So today we're at the York Designer outlet and it says welcome from the east entrance. What the LRCD, look at this one. So anything is possible. If you look at impossible, it says I'm at the beginning, and it's possible to wear any of these. Sometimes you have choices, sometimes you have too many choices, which can also spoil you as well. So what's your buying strategy? So is price a marker for you? Is it top quality? Do you like to just go and touch and feel a garment before you buy, or do you just go and buy? Personally, I wait for a rock bottom price. Brands etc. don't make a huge difference, although quality does, but I will not buy anything when it's a top price. So bulk shopping will obviously be in the third week of January when all the sales are finished and we have the last items remaining. And if you believe that, then you believe that. That's an interesting hand. And if you're more of a chocolate person, there you go, Miss Shapes, or Miss Hapes, however you read it. Baby in a sweet shop. Boy, if you want a pile of calories on, eat these. And in York it's fairly steady moving. Got it, he's happy. Oh, and look, somebody's enjoying themselves. Ice cream. And every time I see this particular brand I always smile, because I was in the bazaar out in Pakistan, in Hyderabad, and I was looking at these specific caps that cost about, I think, 250 rupees, which is I think about 75 pence, and the brand was Under Armour. So let's go and have a look, see how much the caps are in this place. So let's go and have a look. So it was this specific one, and the price is okay, down from 20 to £13.99, which is about 4,500 rupees. There's only a huge difference, but there's a huge variety of them. ISO chill, whatever that means in English. There you go, it means respirant transpirable. I can't even say it. I know what that means, and it's breathable as well. Oh, and a trainer or two that appears to be on sale. And then perhaps, okay, you just go and buy it because money is not an issue, or perhaps your strategy like mine, you just put it back down again. And apparently the world runs in Pegasus. Do you agree with that statement, that the world runs in Pegasus? Well, I believe somebody else makes the world run, but there you go. So here's the thing, you must attempt the tackle. When you attempt the tackle, you will be bruised, you will be hurt, you may get injured. But once you learn how to ride, well, here's the thing, you must learn how to ride the tackle. You must attempt the tackle. You will be bruised and you will be hurt and you will fall over, but you will learn how to get up and you will stand strong and you will feel your chin rise above your chest as you work hard. And there will be one more thing in the world that you can do right now. So just freaking do it. So as these guys say, just do it. Or in the case of Mr. Marcus Rashford, absolutely freaking do it. A young gentleman that stands for so many things, doing all the things that one should do, standing up for charity, standing up for people and helping others. Mr. Marcus Rashford, MBE. And if you want to keep it clean and keep it shiny and keep it bling blingy, then keep yourself clean with this sort of stuff here. Oh, and then you can make it smell nice too. And definitely do not stick this on your head. So what do you think? A few blonde streaks? No, definitely not. Okay, I'm going to try some of this. Oh, nice. By the way, do not try anything. Just decide. Just do it or do not do it. Do not try. It's really difficult. Think about it. I'll only get involved in a revolution if it makes big change. So the thing is, what do you believe in? What would you get involved in for a revolution? What changes would you bring? So here's a question. If you were king for a day, what would you do differently? Would you change the transport system? Would you change the roads? Would you change the distribution of food? Would you give more charity? Would you stop buying weapons? Okay. Would you start telling the truth? What would you do if you were a king for a day? So if you was the Prime Minister, if you were the King, if you were the President, what would you do differently? If I had to vote for you, what qualities would you have inside you? People say to me, Gervais, get involved in politics. I say to them, look, the problem is I tell the truth today and then I wouldn't tell the truth tomorrow. Tell the truth today, but I wouldn't tell the truth tomorrow. Perhaps you'd be like the tree just behind me, just always standing strong, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, whether it's windy, whether it's raining, whatever the conditions are, you would always remain strong. You would be the root and the branches would be your family, so you would always stay strong for your family. The branches would move around, but however, you would remain strong. Or perhaps like Le Creuset, you would bring loads of colour to the world. Or you would be a Viking who lived across the UK, but the capital was York. And they named this place Jorvik. As the elections come around in May, the local elections, you may have to think about who you're going to vote for and why you would vote for them. Abdurrahman Allah from Oldham, I'm with you, brother. Because I remember many moons ago, I was helping somebody in an election, and what I realised was that the people that were getting in power, the vote at the local election time was actually less than 30% at the time. So those that were in power were only elected, but because only parts of the votes that actually went in. So politics is a very numbers game, and being apathetic doesn't really help anyone else. So if you have a vote, you have power. So make sure you get your vote in, because otherwise you'll look confused by the colours. You may like green but end up with blue or turquoise. You may like golden but end up with orange or magenta pink. You may like the square ones but end up with something that's a bit round. Or you can end up with a rabbit. And the last thing you want is a rabbit in power, otherwise you will be in trouble. Oh, so this is the designer street at the York outlet, the cosmetics company. Oh, and a bit of naughty wear, as well as Calvin Klein normal wear. You could be the boss, or you could be Paul Smith. And look, you can recognise Yorkshire quite easily with the White Rose or Michael Kors, and loads of other designer stores too. So look, whatever your design, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, make sure your design stands out and you're brilliantly unique in your own way, that you have your own qualities that just ooze with everything that you do. Whether you sit, stand, walk or run, your character and personality should be oozing with quality, because you want to be your own champion. Yes. Because being a champion requires dedication, it requires focus, it requires damn hard work, doing the things that other people would not even dream of doing, you know, doing whatever it takes, having a warrior-like attitude, doing it whenever it takes, what it takes, at the time that it takes to achieve all those things so you can be the best. My teachers used to say to me, I remember when the Olympics were in the United Kingdom, said, Gervais, go to the events and just see the champions and smell the sweat of champions. But unfortunately, people want in life 50% off, and they want 100% of the results. So be on your best behaviour, otherwise we will call them and aim for 100%. And those guys in England are quite polite. Okay, in a different country, man, they get the stick out and then you'll know. Because the last thing you want to be doing is playing with ease. Okay, especially in front of the police. So in Bradford at the minute, they've got something on exhibition which is called the Knife Angel. And the Knife Angel is all the knives, thousands of them that have been put together and been built, I can't even say it right, put into the shape of a huge bird which they call an angel. And it's all knives that have been put together, and the idea is to highlight the issues related to knife crime in the United Kingdom. It's a brilliant piece of art. So if you're ever in Bradford, go and see it. So just ensure you behave all of the time. Even at 12:38, keep behaving. So behave well, get yourself in a great state, get yourself in a great thinking state, feel well, think well, read well. Then, but in order to be in a great state, you must think well, feel well, read well, hang around great people. That has a massive effect upon your thinking, upon your physiology, and ultimately great behaviour that gives you great results in your life. Oh, isn't that lovely, right? Look, lovely colours. Coast to coast, try and true. And remember something great called truth over glory. Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, absolutely great mindset. Truth over glory. Honesty, integrity, being truthful. Absolutely love it. Truth over glory. So, what's your value when it comes to truth? Do you always tell the truth, or do you tell little porkies? Because you're allowed to tell little porkies to keep the peace. Otherwise, tell the truth. It means you do not have to tell 1,000 lies. Because for one lie, you have to tell 1,000 more lies. And the truth will always be the truth. Are you British? Are you Pakistani? Are you British Pakistani? What do you identify with? Or are you a Pathan that only speaks English? Or are you only English that only speaks English? Or are you British Pakistani that speaks Urdu, English and some other languages as well? Do you speak Pashto? Or are you a British Pakistani who speaks Pashto, Pushto, Urdu, Hindi, English and some other languages? Or are you identify differently and you speak different languages? Look, it's all good. It's all good, because apparently football is an international language that everyone can speak. Is that right? Because cricket's only spoken by some nationalities. Is that right? And food is spoken by everyone, whether it's spicy, sweet, whether it's vegetables or meat. Apparently that's a language that's spoken by everyone. Oh well, and the Yorkshire farming egg. See, food is a language spoken by everyone. Told you it's spoken by everyone. And there's more and more people that speak it every day. See, told you. Look, if you're not fasting, have a wonderful blessed evening. If you are fasting, then have a wonderful blessed evening, and remember all of mankind in your prayers. Be blessed. Peace on earth and goodwill to everyone.